All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the off-season episode 2. Today we start our cut, or at least counting macros again. I don't know if it would really be considered a cut yet. But basically the way Kedrick does it, he sent me my macros already for protein and fats, right? So I got to hit those goals every day. But for carbs, I'm kind of just eating intuitively this week. And we're going to kind of see, because my training is different, right, than when I was peaking. So like, I'm obviously not pushing as hard yet. I'm also in the gym one less day than I was in during prep. So I'm only training 5 days a week right now. And then like a 6th optional day if I want to go in and hit arms. But for the most part, 5 days a week. So basically I'm going to intuitively eat carbs and just kind of see what I need to fuel my body at this point in time, with the type of training I'm doing. And then obviously with how heavy I've gotten since like Italy. I'm like at 245 right now. I think 245 yesterday morning, 244 and a half this morning. So I'm going to kind of just intuitively eat the carbs, see what I need to fuel my body. And then from there, Kedrick's going to make the adjustments week to week, obviously, for us to continue to lose weight. So I'm expecting myself to lose weight this week, just because I've literally been eating like yesterday I had like 1.5 pounds of ribeye and like 2 80-20 burgers that I had made for 4th of July for lunch. So yeah, I just been eating crazy like the last like week since I got home. And then obviously in Italy, I was eating a ton too. So I expect myself to lose weight just by counting my protein and fats, keeping those fats in check. And then, like I said, we'll make the adjustments from there to continue to lose weight. So right now, I already had I had 2 yogurts and I had some Gatorade already. I ran out of bananas, so I'm going to eat this peach pre-workout. Then I'm going to hit the gym and we got conventional deadlifts again. The adductor is pretty sore. I played volleyball with my family for 4th of July for like 2, maybe 2.5 hours. So I was like moving around a lot. So the adductor is sore. I don't know. We'll see how it feels once I start warming up. I have some ideas of what I'm going to do if it's too sore. But I'll let y'all know when we get to the gym. All right, y'all. We finally made it to the gym. It's 3:30. I think it's been 5 hours since that last clip. I had some trouble starting my car. I ended up having to go get a new battery. Just a whole thing, and then I had to eat again because I was getting really hungry. I knew I was gonna make it through the session, and then I had some more caffeine because I feel like I drank pre already this morning, but it was just wearing off. So I had a little double espresso. I made it at the house. Finally at the gym 5 hours later. So conventional deadlifts. Let's get inside. Let's get to work. All right, what's up, though? Added a couple new warm-ups before I'm getting into my squats and my deadlifts. This is just some stuff that like my old PT that I worked with when I last trained my adductor had gave me, and I just kind of forgot about it, but I was going through my computer and I kind of found like the old program. So what I'm gonna do is just like a little adductor rock back. It's kind of just like a stretch with the adductor, and then like like a glute bridge with an adductor squeeze. I'm just gonna add those in, just get some blood in the area, get it warmed up before we start moving, before we start deadlifting. So. We have 3 plates. We're using this setup with the Tex Power Bar and the pound plates just because it's a little bit easier off the ground, right? And that's what the adductor, like I'm feeling it. Yeah, I just came into this session super sore. I played volleyball with my family for like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours on 4th of July. So my shit is super sore. So I'm just taking like all the precautions just to make it feel as good as possible. So Tex Power Bar, pound plates. This might be the setup going forward for a little bit. Like I said, again, just because it's easier off the ground. So add 3 plates here, hoping for like a mid-5s top triple today for like the actual week 1. Alright, so also another change we're making is just on my warm-ups, I'm warming up hook grip. I kind of want to get back into it, give it another try, just because the biggest pull I ever pulled was hook grip. And then since I switched to mix, I've been about 35 pounds off that, right, is my best. So just want to give myself the best possible
just give myself a chance to see if we can make it work. I'm making a couple technique changes with it. I don't really want to tell y'all yet. I kind of just want to see how it goes because I don't want to be giving out information if I don't know if it even works for me, right? So just kind of making a couple changes with it, seeing if we can get it to work. And then, I mean, if we can, then obviously we know we're capable of pulling like mid 8s and then hopefully upper 8s eventually. So. All right, we got 525 for the top set, 25 pounds heavier than last week. Obviously super light for me still. This first week is supposed to be RP 4 or 5. I'm trying to keep it more to that 4 side. And then next week I'm gonna try to keep it more to the 5 side, just really give myself room to build. I know I've been saying the same shit, but that's really like the main goal in my head right now is just give myself that room. Obviously allow myself to recover, but then allow myself to be strong at the end of the block, right? So that's kind of the goal. And I'm stretching the block out an extra week, so it's 5 weeks. So I just really gotta have that juice when it comes time for like the RP 7/8 and RP 8/9. So. All right, y'all, last set here. We got 4 plates on the bar. I'm just doing 2 back downs today and keeping them super light, right? So top set, I actually had a little bit of adductor pain. I would say like maybe 2 or 3 out of 10. I want to keep it pain-free on the back downs, right? Just give it some time to cool off. So 4 plates, easy enough. I shouldn't feel it at all here. Alright, y'all, we're still doing those high rep elevated, heel elevated goblets. Because I can't go heavy because of my knee, and obviously I'm doing this movement for my adductor, so it's like one or the other is gonna hurt, at least right now. I'm just keeping constant tension. I'm not locking out at the top, just getting as good a pump as I can with this 20-pound weight, right? Because this is as heavy as I can really go without my knee bugging too much. Alright, y'all, last movement. We're gonna hit this Copenhagen plank. I didn't do them before because I'm using them like as a movement now. So I'm not doing them for warm up. I'm just doing those other 2 things I showed y'all, and then I'm just saving these for after, and then like training it instead of just using it as a warm up, if that makes sense. So I feel like I can progress it better this way. Yeah. So let's see what we can do today. Hoping I can get to doing them unassisted. I don't know if that's gonna be today because my shit is really sore from that volleyball I was playing, but we'll see. Yeah, so a lot more tender and painful than last week. Again, I know that's just because of volleyball, so I'm gonna have to do them assisted today. I'm hoping by the end of this block, I'm hoping I can get to where I'm doing them with just like my foot only up on the bench, but we'll see. Successful session. Did a little bit more than I did last week on deadlift. Adductor was really sore, right? I knew that coming in from that fucking volleyball I played. But I got in some work. Minimal pain. I would say like 2 or 3 out of 10 pain on the top set. Pretty much no pain on the back downs. Maybe like 1 or 2 reps I felt it here and there. And then the rest of the session I was able to like actually feel like I was training hard. So yeah, good session. I'm gonna go eat. I want to update y'all tonight on what my final carb count is, right? Because like I said, I'm just going intuitively on the carbs. 245 protein, 110 fat, and then intuitive eating on the carbs. So I kind of think, I mean, in my head I already got kind of like 400 grams in my head. But if I get hungrier after I eat 400 grams, or if I'm not hungry enough to eat the 400 grams, I'm not gonna eat it. So yeah, I'll check in with y'all one more time before I end this video, let y'all know how many carbs I'm eating, and then that's gonna kind of set us up. Whatever my average is for this week, and then depending on if I lose weight, I'm assuming, Kedrick hasn't told me exactly what his plan is, but I'm assuming from there he's gonna adjust. If I lose weight, he might just take the average, and then that's gonna be my carbs, right? Depending on how much I lose. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all right now. I'll check in with y'all in a few hours. It's 2:39 right now, so probably, or shit, should be 4:39. I think my clock's wrong. Hold up. 4:50. Yeah, my clock's way off. I guess when my battery died. But yeah, I'll check in with y'all tonight after my last meal, let y'all know how much I ate, and then we'll end the video there. So